Hello everyone and welcome. Palladium PD, I'm your host for this tutorial video. Today I want to have a little look at the repairing mechanics because although I was somewhat correct about them, I noticed the other day that there were a few things that I had misunderstood about the repair mechanic. Carbo PC did a brilliant and very detailed video on anvil repair and all sorts of things of that nature. So I invite you to go and watch his video if you want a lot of information. If you just want the bare bones minimum that means that you can repair the sorts of things that you want to repair, this is where you want to be. So, as we all know, if you were to repair something, let's take these two bows, they've got 1 durability each. If you were to repair it in normal crafting, you get like both the durabilities added together plus a small bonus. So in this case it's 19, it seems. And that I think would be the case no matter what the durability of the items that you're repairing. So 53 plus 84, let's see, 117? No, 137, I'm sorry. 156, yeah, so 19. Okay, so what I wanted to do was have a little look at how we can repair the most important tools and armor that are more difficult to repair. So, as we all know, if you put all the enchantments onto a diamond helmet, except for thorns, you can't repair it. You cannot repair it with diamonds, too expensive, and you cannot repair it with a diamond helmet, too expensive. So a lot of you will probably also know that if you reduce the durability of the item that you're repairing with, then you get to save a few levels. So if I just get a brand new piece of diamond helmet, here we go, you can see that it's 42, and if I use this helmet here, which I've worn down a bit, I guess, it's 40. So that means that we could potentially wear it down enough to where this would be doable, where it would be not too expensive, just 39 levels. So that is what this is meant to demonstrate. 39 levels. A diamond helmet with durability 156 will repair a fully enchanted diamond helmet, and obviously it's not fully repaired, but you can do this process several times, and I'll show you in a little bit how you can get this item without too much trouble. So what I had misunderstood about the repair mechanic was, I know because of Carbo that when you repair an item, each of these levels corresponds to 100 durability points rounded down that are being repaired. So I thought, well, a diamond helmet has 363 durability points, so we must be repairing for 3 points, which would mean that I would have to wear it down to 99 to get to level 39. But as you can see from this that I demonstrated just before, that's not the case. So there was something that I was missing, and that is what I'm here to tell you now. There is a bonus associated with repairing in anvils. You get an extra 12% rounded down of the total durability. So for a diamond helmet, that is, I researched it before, it's 44, or it's 43. So you get a 43 durability bonus whenever you repair a diamond helmet with a diamond helmet, which means that we are not repairing 363, we are actually repairing more than 400. So that means that the full banana is corresponding to repairing 400 and whatever it is, right? 410, 420, whatever it might be. So what we need to do is we need to reduce that to reduce that by the minimum amount to get to 39 levels so that we can repair it, but we want to repair the most durability at the same time, right? So what we actually have to do is repair 200. You can see that this has a durability of 200 now, this has a durability of 1, so we've increased it by 199. Rounded down, that is 1 enchantment level, 1 level of experience. If we were to go to 157, as I will show you, we've repaired 200 now, that rounded down would be 2, so we've increased this by 1. So that's the basics of how that all works. So things to keep in mind: we want to repair by well, first of all, you take the unrepaired thing, you figure out how many levels you need to decrease the repair process by. So for this bow we would have to reduce it by, let's see, 13. We would have to reduce the amount being repaired by 13 levels, which is 1300, with some rounding obviously. Now that is not possible because a bow does not have a durability of 1400 or more. So it is not possible to repair this bow. That's what this boils down to. I've got here a bow with very low durability somewhere, there we go, and you can see even the lowest amount that we can repair, we would be repairing 99 here, so rounded down that's 0. We're still using 49 levels, which means that this bow is not repairable. Okay, so now let's get to the good bit. You want to repair your Fortune 3 diamond pickaxe with efficiency 4. I'm not going to do the one with efficiency 5 because there's no real point, because most people just leave it as efficiency 4 because they know it makes it hard to repair. Silk Touch efficiency 5, I think you will definitely want one of those because there are situations where you'll be doing haste mining with Silk Touch. Different varieties of looting swords, so sharpness 5 looting, sharpness 5 looting unbreaking, smite 5 looting unbreaking, and looting and unbreaking. So I'm going to be looking at the maximum durability we can repair with each of those, and that's pretty much it. This one is not really relevant. Okay, so let's take a look at the Fortune 3 pickaxe because that's a good example. So as we can see, it would take 47 levels to repair this, which means we need to reduce the amount that we are repairing by 8 levels. So how much are we actually repairing when we repair with a diamond pickaxe? Well, the durability is 1561, but the anvil repair bonus is 187, so we're actually repairing by more than 1700, which means that this corresponds to repairing 1700 plus rounded down, which means that we need to reduce the durability of this tool by the equivalent of 800. So we need to take off the equivalent of 800, but not quite exactly, because we have to consider the fact that the overall durability being repaired is not exactly 1700. So if it was 1699, this would be 46. But at the moment it's 1561 plus 12%, which is 187. So at the moment we're repairing 1561 plus 187. We're repairing 1748. So if we were to reduce the durability of this tool by 49 points, which is what I've done here, it should go down by 46, you can see. If I do this, it would be 47. So this is 48 points and this is 49 points. So if we reduce by 49, we get 46. So we need to reduce by another exactly 700. So we take another 700 off and we are left with this 812. 812 is the amount of durability that you can repair on a Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4 pickaxe. This has been renamed, by the way. As you can see, the name is in italics, so that means it's renamed. I just renamed it to be exactly the same name. So you can see that the durability has gone from 1 to 1000. So we've repaired 999, which is the minimum amount that we could so it's the maximum amount that we could repair for the equivalent of 9 levels. So that is good. Here's my Silk Touch pick. The amount of durability you need for that one was 1112, and that gives you 1300. Then that bow is not repairable. This is my preferred bow, and you can repair it with a standard bow. This is my preferred sword, and you can repair it with a standard sword. This is a very nice sword, and I think I might make me one of these, but you cannot repair it with a brand new sword. You have to have a durability of 712. That's sharpness 5, looting 3, unbreaking 3. For smite, it's bad news, I'm afraid. You can only repair 212, but because this has unbreaking, it would last a lot longer. So you may consider that trade worthwhile. Personally, I think you're better off just setting up a strength beacon wherever you're going to be farming with the skulls or something like that. So forget the smite, you don't need that. And then we have looting 3, unbreaking 3, and to do this, all we need to do is reduce the durability by 48 or 49, whatever it is. I think it's 49. And that will give us a nice brand new sword. So as I'm sure you know, you can reduce the durability of a tool pretty easily by grinding mobs with it, because whenever you hit a mob with a tool, the durability goes down by 2. So what I've been doing is to repair my Silk Touch pickaxes, which I like to mine with, I simply take my my unenchanted diamond pickaxe and I grind the mobs with it until it gets to the right level, and by then I've got enough experience to do the repair. Same goes for all tools, of course. And then weapons, you can do the same thing. Obviously it'll go down a bit slower because you'd be hitting mobs for 1 point instead of 2 points, but you can always go and dig leaves or something stupid if you want to. The armor is the one that is not so simple, so let's take a look at how to do that. So I'm going to give myself the armor that I would tend to use. Oops. Okay, get that on. Alright, so what I would do is walk into a cactus. That's the simplest, most safe way that I could think of to do this. I understand that walking into a cactus is not what you would call extra safe, but you know, you can set up a strength beacon, or not a strength beacon, a regeneration beacon, and you can set up the other beacon that you want, resistance, and that will help you out. So we want a durability of 156, so all I have to do is just stand here and wait for the durability to get 156. I'm in peaceful mode, so my regeneration is happening quickly, so I'll just switch to hard mode quickly. Yep, so now I'll start losing health, but you know what to deal with this, right? All you do is just step back and then wait for your health to regenerate. If you've got a regen beacon, that's going to be a lot easier, and if you've got a resistance beacon, that's going to keep you from losing so much health. So iron chestplate and other armor, obviously they're fairly cheap, that's why I chose them, but you can choose any armor you want, or just no armor and just take a bit more damage, that's fine. Figure it out any way you want. In the meantime, we've reduced the durability a fair amount, so we can eventually get back down to the level that would be needed to repair that helmet. So that's all I want to talk about. I hope that this has been interesting for you, not too boring. Again, full diamond helmet 156, Fortune 3, 812, Silk Touch Efficiency 5, 11112, Sharpness 5 Looting Unbreaking 712, Smite 5 Looting Unbreaking 212, Looting 3 Unbreaking 1512. This has been Palladian. Thank you very much for watching. I'm out. See you later.